The VMAs have come and gone, and wow, that was a unique experience. That's the buzzword of the day that everyone likes to use for these things, right? Experience? Anyway, for those who missed it, how did this whole thing work? Why did the higher-ups at MTV go through with this idea? And who took home the first ever Best Metaverse Performance Award? We'll be letting you in on all the details as this video progresses, so stick around to the end. Now then, let's get started. They actually had Roblox host the VMAs? How did that work? It's not just Roblox. A number of online video games partnered up with MTV for this one. Fortnite, Minecraft, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and Wave got in on the fun. While the other games listed are extremely popular in their own right, though, it's hard to even comprehend where Roblox is at right now. It's recently been able to boast, hold on, this can't be right. For Q2 of 2022, the Roblox Corporation reported over 52.2 million daily active users. It's on a bit of a decline, reckoned to be somewhere around 43 million now. But, I mean, goodness, that's them on an off day? It's hard for human beings to wrap their heads around numbers once they get into the millions. But just for perspective here, the population of Canada is currently estimated to be about 39 million people. So yes, there are more people playing Roblox than there are Canadians alive today. So yeah, if it seems like people are putting a lot more focus on the Roblox portion of the VMA Metaverse Experience than the others, that'd be why. Lord almighty, we'll all be Legos one day. Anyway, the way it worked was actually pretty simple. The games in question had dedicated servers that people could gather in and watch the performances and presentations for the awards ceremony. In a way, it's not too dissimilar from tradition, just that the show was being viewed live in a game rather than on television. Although yes, of course, it also aired on MTV as well as being simulcast to many other stations. But make no mistake, this was not a small part of the event. They even created a whole new category called Best Metaverse Performance, and this was very special as people in the game could collect unique in-game tokens to be used to vote on their favorite performer and determine the winner of the category. What are the advantages of a virtual performance? Why make such a drastic switch? Don't get it twisted. As of right now, at least, it's very hard for a virtual performance to live up to the same standards as a real-life concert, but it's got a lot of entertainment value in its own right, and in terms of sheer convenience, it's always hard to beat something that's digital. A virtual performance can be watched from anywhere. It can let you totally engross yourself in a concert experience from the comfort of your own home. But it's not just a matter of convenience and comfort, there's also the cost to factor in. For many people, getting tickets to a concert, especially something as pricey and in demand as, say, I don't know, the Video Music Awards presentation, yeah, that's not exactly an easy thing to do. Ticket prices these days can be absolutely astronomical. But even in situations where tickets are affordable, it still might not be affordable to actually go there. Most big events take place in major cities, and while these locations do have big populations, the reality is that a huge percentage of the world lives in small towns that you probably don't know the name of unless you live there yourself. Ever heard of Senatobia by chance? For people in small towns, it's not every day that a big musical act comes anywhere close to you, and traveling out to the big shows can be highly expensive. This isn't even getting into COVID concerns or special needs folks with an aversion to crowds or flashing lights or the like. Basically, for many people, a virtual performance is a fantastic way to get the fun and enjoyment of being in a crowd at a live concert without the many strings attached. Okay, but why Roblox specifically? What's the angle there? Well, that's a fair enough question. I mean, sure, Roblox is popular, but it doesn't exactly scream MTV at first glance, does it? Doesn't totally fit the image. Maybe not even the general demographic with how kiddie its image is, but that's just it. The decision makers of MTV want to reach out to the players of Roblox because of a very unique stat about the game. It's very, very popular among kids and teens. It's said that as much as 67% of Roblox's community is under 16 years of age. And remember the numbers we stated before? That's 67% of somewhere between 43 and 52 million users. So that's to say about 28,810,000 kids and teens. Now you may be aware that TV numbers have been in a general decline for a while, and in particular, younger audiences are watching TV less and less. Now again, consider just how many kids and teens play Roblox, and you may understand where MTV is coming from here. MTV has always styled itself as a cool and hip television station, morphing with the times and adapting to trends to remain as relevant as possible to the newest generation of potential viewers. The younger demographics are quite coveted in television in general, due to the main thing keeping TV afloat, ad revenue. Advertisers are willing to pay big money to put their commercials on a station that's popular with younger audiences. Granted, the key demo and in many's eyes would be the 18 to 49-year-olds, but there's a lot of value placed in getting younger eyes as well. This is due to a variety of factors that we perhaps don't have enough time to give a full-on deep dive into, but kids are impressionable and fairly easy to market to as long as you're showing them things the parents can afford. Meanwhile, nothing says you're the new hotness like being something that teenagers can't stop talking about, something that is incidentally especially true for entertainment acts, musicians perhaps most of all. So many of the biggest acts today are carried by largely young fan bases, so it's no surprise MTV is aiming hard at trying to appeal to that demographic by attaching themselves to things that they love. And looping back around, yeah, kids and teens love Roblox and Fortnite and the other games that are involved in this VMA Metaverse experiment. So, who actually won at the VMAs? You know, the awards the show is named after? Ah, yes, got so wrapped up in technology that we almost forgot about the actual Video Music Awards. Well, to be honest, there's a whole lot of categories to cover here, and we only have so much time left. It's not too hard to look up the full list of winners, as well as nominees if you're curious, but we'll go over some of the major awards. First up, the all-important Video of the Year. If they, for whatever reason, were forced to lose every other category and just pick one to keep, this would probably be the one, given the name and lineage of the show. This year, Taylor Swift took home the award for the video for All Too Well, 10-minute version, Taylor's version. Huh? So wait, is it the 10-minute version of Taylor's version? Or is it perhaps Taylor's version of the 10-minute version? Hard to say. Be sure to debate that one in the comments for us. Song of the Year went to Billie Eilish for her track Happier Than Ever. And indeed, I'm sure she is after this news. That joke just wrote itself, didn't it? Seems Bad Bunny done good this year as he took home the coveted Artist of the Year prize, whilst Best New Artist went to Dove Cameron. Meanwhile, the Album of the Year award was given to Harry Styles for the album Harry's House. This will no doubt encourage him to release a sequel album, which will presumably be called Style Shanty. Then we had Group of the Year, which went to who else but BTS. K-pop wins again. Unique to this year was a category called Best Metaverse Performance. As mentioned, there were a number of special performances replacing the more typical live performance you'd see at the VMAs most years that were shown to viewers in the form of virtual concerts. Well, said viewers were also able to vote on whichever performance they felt was the best. Depending on how the higher-ups at MTV felt this year's event went, this new category could become a major tradition. If not, then it'll go down as a very notable one-off in the ceremony's lengthy history. Either way, there can only be one first, and the inaugural winner of the Best Metaverse Performance Award is Blackpink, who took it home with Blackpink, the Virtual. This performance was shown to players of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG as the kids call it. And that's all the time we have for today's video. Were you among the many who watched the VMAs through Roblox, or perhaps one of the other Metaverse outlets? Do you agree that Blackpink were deserving winners of the Metaverse Award? Perhaps you even voted for it yourself. What do you think about this whole virtual performance thing? Is it the wave of the future, or a soon-to-be passing fad? Be sure to let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And until next time, thanks for watching.